feel like I'm learning about, the nature of happiness, how important is it in our lives.
Steve Norton from Screenfish. Allison, Vince, Gordon, thank you so much for the time. I appreciate it.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve. Thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you.
Honestly, Pluribus, I've been telling the rest of the team that is my new addiction, and
Nice.
absolutely love the show. Um, can you talk about? I would love to hear from you all. One of the things about the show that I think is so fascinating is this tension between furious individualism and peaceful community. Both seem to have positives here, but what is it? Why did you want to wrestle with things in this way?
I love the way you put that. I mean, I'll kick us off. I'm fascinated by the idea of happiness. I'm not a particularly happy person, and in hindsight, looking back on it, I think I was kind of fascinated at the idea of a world in which everybody's happy. What would it be like? And you learn as you go. You learn your thesis as you progress through writing episode after episode of this show or any show. And we work together. I got a lot of smart writers. We all work together in the writers' room, and we kind of discover it inch by inch and episode by episode. And I feel like I'm learning about the nature of happiness. How important is it in our lives? Is it the end all be all? We seem to seek it out our whole lives, but if everyone were truly happy, would anything get done? Would we have ever invented fire or houses or penicillin or flying or driving around in cars? And that's speaking for me. What do you guys think?
I think I love that we have this canvas to sort of talk about big questions. Like it even more than coming down on a side, because as sort of dramatists, half the time we have to pick a side. We have to argue a side that we don't believe. You just have to be able to see it so that the conflict sort of works out. I love that there's an engaging question. Is it okay that they eat people? Well, they're not eating people. The people are dead already. They're turning them into protein. What is a body but protein? Well, that's kind of weird and gross. But that's a push-pull that we can kind of play with in ways that I think people sometimes take it too easily, like what they would do in a crazy situation. We have to keep asking: is it right for Carol to do this? What is her responsibility? Is it bad? Is it good? I don't know. We sometimes just spin around and ask those questions in a debate, and those conversations make it into the show sometimes. So it's great to be able to play like that.
Yeah. And what is happiness really? Is it contentment, or is it having purpose? Yeah. Does it involve energy, or is it passive? Is it restful, or is it striving to achieve something? We talk a lot about, like, if all obstacles vanished and if all desire, grasping, all of these things that many of us are trying to like keep in check, if it all was gone, would we then feel bored? Would we feel lost? Would we feel sad?
Would we be without purpose?
Yes.
Yeah.
So all of this stuff, we talk about, and then we realize we also have to like break the story and not only talk about the philosophical quandary.
Yeah.
Well, this is fascinating to me because, like you said, this is a show that wants to ask massive questions. So, what's that writing process like in developing a show like this, where you're throwing out an idea that anger could be murderous? You know what I'm saying? And peace can be lacking. How do you work out these things for these characters when you're writing together?
We work them out very much the same way we did on Better Call Saul and on Breaking Bad before that. And I've worked with these two folks here for years now, and it's you build it brick by brick, as we say. We get together in the writers' room. We spend an inordinate number of hours together over many months. And we break these episodes very meticulously, which is another word for slowly. And we're lucky Apple and Sony, the two companies we work for, give us the time to do that, because that's the secret sauce, is the time we're given. Because I wish we could come up with this show faster. It's going to be a while between seasons. It's just the nature of the beast and the way we work. But it allows us to question everything. And like Allison was saying a minute ago, I think it was Allison, we try not to think. It's fun to think thematically, but our first order of business is just to say over and over again, what would Carol do next? Where is her head at right this minute? What is the obstacle in front of her? What is it she desires? How's she going to get there? That's the best way to figure it out, and not to think thematically too much.
Yeah, sometimes we'll get real big and be like, where are these things taking us? And then we go, okay, that's great. What's the brass tacks? What's the next move? Where's her head? Where do you do? So you kind of let ourselves be informed by some of that conversation. But
the audience can think about the themes and even decide what the themes are. And we get to / have to decide what a person is going to do from moment to moment.
Right. True.
Well, I cannot wait to see however long it takes when season 2 must arrive, because I need more of this.
God bless you.
Honestly, thank you so much.
Thank you, Steve. This is very fun, and happy holidays to you. Great talking to you.
Happy holidays to you as well.